of life you'll find tales of those who never looked ahead. She was just a simple country kind, but she strayed where angels did tread. If she was what she was when she was 16, you'd find her again on the old village green. She's not what she was, and the reason is plain. Instead of the straight road, she took the wrong lane. The world never thinks with its scorn and complaint. If there were no sinners, there'd never be saints.
what's in my heart. I'm not ashamed to say what's in my heart, because I know the best of friends must part. You came to me dog was yours, you came to me. You said my dog was yours, I'm not ashamed to speak my mind because he may be your dog, but he's wearing my collar. I'm putting you wide. He may be your dog, but it's me he'll follow when he wants good exercise all day long. You treat him right, but you find him at my house every night. He may be your dog, but he's wearing my collar. How you gonna keep him home? I'm not ashamed to say when I am wrong. I'm not ashamed to say when I am wrong, because I know a life can't stand up long. Down in my home to lie is some disgrace. Down in my home to lie is some disgrace. That's why I mean to tell you to your face. He may be your dog, but he's wearing my collar. Comes over here and does his trick. He may be your dog, but he's wearing my collar. How you gonna keep him?
Hi everybody and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jada and I go by the Mintsimmer. If you're a returning watcher, hi Pookies! In today's video, we are here with a brand new episode of the Knyght Ryders. It is October. Happy spooky season, everyone. And we got really spooky in our intro for today. Today's episode is going to be solely focused on Miss Angela. We did see last episode she had some things going on in Chestnut Ridge, and she was sent here to this town called Saint Reverie, and we actually just got to see a really big look into Angela's life, Angela's point of view on things. We have gotten the first backstory or origin of the series so far, and yeah, we really got to take a look into Angela's life before becoming a vampire. Also some things about her family, her lineage. There's some occult presence there that we've learned about today. We've also got to see how Jamar became a vampire. There's quite a bit to talk about with that intro. There's a lot of layers to it, so I will be kind of talking about things throughout the episode, and other things will reveal themselves over time, because I know we have probably a lot of questions, but don't worry, we'll answer all of them in due time. Today's episode, like I mentioned, is pretty much all about Angela. We are here in this town of Saint Reverie. We're going to kind of explore that a little bit. We are going to do what we've been sent here to do. Angela was sent here by Eliza last episode to look for someone, Lady Bellador, and we are going to meet her. But in the meantime, we're just going to be spending a little bit of chill time with Angela, kind of enjoying soaking up some of this just normal mortal life that she's been experiencing over like the last week and a half 2 weeks that she's been here. So this is the kickoff to our spooky season for the month. I'm so excited to get into all of our Halloween content throughout October, and maybe bleeding a little bit into November as well. But I'm gonna stop yapping now. We're going to do a little bit of gameplay, and I will just continue to talk with you guys about everything that we kind of just went through. Okay, so it is pretty early. We are here in Saint Reverie. We are at the Zydeco Inn. Angela has got herself like a room. Her room is pretty simple, honestly. It's a really nice room. Saint Reverie is just such a beautiful world. I can't wait to show you guys it. We're gonna do a little bit of a tour here in a little bit, but yeah, I mean, we're kind of just here. She has a few little things. Some of these things came with the room. Other things are just her, you know, belongings. She has some wine over here. She's been smoking a little bit. She's really been enjoying her time here. When Eliza sent her off to Saint Reverie, she kind of laced her up. She sent her with some clothes, with some luggage, with some money. We'll talk about her funds in a second. But yeah, as you can see, she has Amazon packages because she has just been doing a lot of the things that I feel like Angela would love to do in modern times. So we did see with Angela, with her backstory, she really is just a girl, okay? Angela is just a girl, and all she did was put her heart on the line, and it cost her her goddamn life, yo. Y'all know how I am. When we have something that's like super crazy in the start of an episode, I try to lean into some of the commentary because, yeah, there's quite a bit to talk about when it comes to Angela. But like I was saying with Amazon, I feel like my girl, she just is a girl.
God.
She likes to shop. She likes to do her hair. She likes to do her makeup. She does have a different hairstyle here in Saint Reverie. That's just her attempt of trying to stay a little bit low-key, a little bit disguised, because she doesn't want to kind of put that much attention on herself. But since we're here in Saint Reverie, I do want Angela to go to the park today. We're going to go to Gators Cross Park and just kind of enjoy our day, see the sights, and just enjoy nature.
Yes.
And also enjoy being out in the sun. Angela, this is the first time in like a really, really, really long time that Angela has just been able to kind of do regular things, breathe, kind of just enjoy her surroundings. I feel like she's always in fight or flight mode, but she hasn't really been in that. And there's also another reason for that, and let's talk about it. So Eliza did, you know, revive Angela. We know that. But when she brought her back to life, she did kind of help Angela a little bit. There were some things about Angela that I feel like have developed over time. It's such a contrast, right, from how we met Angela in the start of the series. Erratic, violent, angry, resentful. You know what I mean? To how she was before she was a vampire. Just literally a sweet country southern girl. Like, literally. She just wants to be in love. She really is just a sweetie pie, honestly. And I feel like a lot was taken from her. Like, of course you're going to be angry when you're stuck with someone who broke your heart. Like, come on. So anyway, Eliza kind of gave her a little bit of an upgrade, a little bit of a fine tune. So now Angela has a little bit different traits. She's a little bit just different. She's the same. She's still a vampire, but she's just a little bit different. Okay. She has the macabre trait, needs no one. I think that's always been there for her. Self-assured, quick learner. She does have the hero archetype as well. And then when it comes to her powers and kind of what she's able to do and her weaknesses, those have been changed. So I think before we had it to where she was only able to sleep in a coffin. Ever since Angela has been back, she has had less of a desire to feed on humans in blood and plasma. She does still kind of have a taste for it. She's actually been able to keep herself okay with just eating regular food. And I think that's because Eliza gave her a little fine tune on her tolerance for plasma and blood. So that's really good. Her only weakness that she has right now is that she's a sloppy drinker. So now Angela does have a lot more powers than she did before. And that's Eliza's doing as well. It could be maybe a different entity as well, or maybe some other force that might be helping with this, but Angela is suited up, okay? She's able to create a vampire now, or she can turn people. She's able to mesmerize. She does have the heat resistance, so she doesn't even need the ring anymore. Eliza gave her that power. A little bit of lore on that as well. So witches are able to give vampires the ability to walk in the sun, or they're able to cure like jewelry, which is what Claude had. Claude had the rings, and he has the rings to kind of keep the people around him in control. But it is possible for a witch or a spellcaster to provide that power to a vampire, but they have to be very skilled to do that, okay? Let's talk about Angela's family really quick while she finishes her breakfast. So we did meet Angela's mother, and we met her aunt. So we met Aunt Dottie and her mom, Madeline, and both women in Angela's life were just very protective of her. They loved her, but at the end of the day, right, Angela grown, and they let her make her own decisions. They obviously were very right about Jamar, but sometimes people just have to see things for it themselves. You can lead a horse to water, honey, okay? But I think that Angela's story is just so tragic because not only did Angela die that night with Jamar and became a vampire, her Aunt Dottie, something happened to Aunt Dottie. We don't know what happened yet with that spell that she tried to cast, but something happened, and over time we'll talk about it a little bit more. But I did just kind of want to get that story started for Miss Girl because I told y'all we were really about to get into some things, okay? So let me have Angela clean up her mess, and then we're gonna drink our coffee, shower, and get dressed because I just want to have Angela go to the park And then I will give you guys a little bit of a tour of Saint Reverie. I want to show you guys the world map, and we'll kind of talk about that a little bit. Angela has just really been enjoying her time here by herself. Like, she loves the peace and quiet. Like, she loves the peace and quiet. Okay, let me have her drink her little coffee. So right now, Angela, she is feeling very inspired because of the decorations and stuff. She had a good dish. It says that it's experimental food. So, okay. But she does want to talk with Eliza right now. So we are going to call her on the phone. We might call her right now before we go to the park. Oh, my Angela. I just want to give her a hug, you know? I think that she's trying her best. And fuck Jamar. It's really fuck Jamar. I don't give a fuck. Like, fuck that nigga. He is a piece of shit, okay? And also, Miss Lady that Jamar was involved with at the Bebop room in 1918. Bitch. That is a goth, okay? That was Sally Goth, all right? Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? So we're gonna call Miss Eliza on the phone. We're just gonna act like she doesn't have two phones. Eliza hooked her up with a phone. She sent her here with some money. So Miss Angela has about 2,377 simoleons in her household funds. We don't have any type of bank account. We don't have any type of backup funds. So we probably should figure out a type of work, somewhere to work or something to do to get a little bit more money. Angela does not know how long she's going to be here, but we got to keep paying for this room, okay? Because Angela is not going to let Eliza just pay for everything this entire time, even though Eliza has definitely offered. She got that insurance claim from Bob, okay? Yeah, no, Angela doesn't rock like that. Angela's a very hard worker, and she just knows how to pay and work for things, you know? Just like she worked for her beautiful evening gown in the flashback, y'all. She worked so hard to buy that dress. Just, you know what? Let me not get upset again, okay? Angela's tuck game with her hair is really good. You know, she gotta wear a wig, y'all. She gotta wear a wig in public so people can't, you know. We don't know if anyone's watching, if anyone's trailing her. We gotta make sure, okay? Period. Alright, you guys, so I kind of wanted to just have like a very chill moment, give us some time to decompress after our intro for today. We are going to take a tour of Saint Reverie. I'm going to show you guys the world map and talk about that really quick. And then we're going to go to Gators Cross Park with Angela and just spend some chill time outside. So I'll see you guys in just a second. Okay, bye! Welcome to Saint Reverie, y'all. So this is the Willow Creek world map. Saint Reverie is actually going to be an accumulation of a few different worlds from The Sims, but we are starting here in Willow Creek today. We're kind of spending time in the heart of Saint Reverie. This is like the main kind of attraction of the city. This is where tourists come, and this is kind of the main thing going on, okay? Definitely inspired by Louisiana, New Orleans, and other small towns in that state. My family is from Louisiana. I'm from Louisiana. Saint Reverie is very special to me, very near and dear to my heart, because it just reminds me of home. It reminds me of my family's home. It reminds me of my culture, just my blood, all that. So I want to give a small tour really quickly. We're kind of just going to go over each district and kind of talk about certain things. I'm not going to spend too much time doing this, but I do kind of want to give you guys a small tour because I have completed my map, and the map is labeled, as you can see up at the top. We are in Saint Reverie, okay? This ain't Willow Creek, okay? All right, so we're starting here at the bottom. This is the View March, and this is our kind of oldest quarter, very reminiscent of the French Quarter. This is where Angela is staying. She's staying at a hotel on this street, but as we could see, it says this historical landmark of Saint Reverie holds history, secrets, and culture. You can find street musicians and lively street markets by day, which is kind of what we saw in our intro, and unexplainable things at night, which we also saw in our intro, right? We do have the Bebop room. I built the Bebop room last year. The Rue crew went to the Bebop room, and a little fun Easter egg for that, I do have the same band playing in present time that we had in the flashback as well. So maybe the Bebop room or the Bebop quartet are either vampires or they're ghosts. This episode was supposed to be out a year ago, okay? But yeah, I would like to think the Bebop room is a little haunted. And then once we kind of move over to this district, this is Nocturne Parish. Located in southern Saint Reverie, Nocturne Parish has lots of character and its share of its own characters. Modest Living lives here along with the popular Door Voodoo shop, which is ran by who we know as Lady Bellador. We will be meeting her very soon. But in terms of that, there's also another little quarter over on this side as well. Really just beautiful architecture out here in Saint Reverie. I will be making a master list of all the builds that I use for Saint Reverie. Just give me some time, but I will get everything put together for you guys if you're interested in kind of creating a New Orleans inspired world as well. So kind of back here towards the map, we have like a little bit of a residential area. This is called Fausto Lane. Fausto Lane offers affordable yet lush homes for the community. The neighborhood contains 5 medium lots surrounded by water, and there is said to hear strange things around this neighborhood late at night. So I feel like Saint Reverie just in general kind of has a little bit of just spookiness. There's a little bit of spookiness going on here, you know what I mean? And a small fun fact, Fausto Lane is named after a restaurant that I love. It is so good. It's called Fausto's Family Restaurant. It is in Kinder, Louisiana. So yeah, it's real in the cut. Super good. Literally some of the best seafood I've ever had in my life. Okay, so back here we have the Jasmine district. There's a few residential areas, but there is a library here as well. So this is just kind of more of a residential area. It's a little bit more ducked off. But right across the way from this district, we have our Gators Cross Park, which is kind of right in the middle of our map and kind of the center of the map. So to the very back, we have Gators Cross, and this is actually the oldest and most abandoned part of Saint Reverie. Gators Cross is filled with mossy buildings and things that should not be explored. So there's definitely a haunting presence here in Saint Reverie, and it's things that we'll kind of explore throughout the series. Now that Angela is here in Saint Reverie, I feel like there is quite a bit to explore and talk about. I hope you guys enjoyed the little tour. Okay, there's other parts of this town that we will explore, and it'll start to expand as the story expands as well. But enough of me yapping about this. Let's go ahead and go to the park with Angela, and I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, bye! Alright, so we made it to Gators Cross Park. We're just going to chill, journal, kind of take some pictures, just hang out and soak up the nature. I actually lied because there is one thing I want to try. She has a new power, right? So we're able to fly anywhere as a bat. So I kind of just want to see what that looks like. I want to fly like somewhere really far. Let's come all the way over here so we can fly here as a bat. Oh my gosh! Yeah, wait, where'd she go? So I guess you can't follow the bat, but oh my gosh, that's actually so hilarious. That's so not serious. I want Angela to sit and journal for a little bit, and then we can kind of talk about some of these like relationships she has and just some things that happen. We can kind of talk a little bit more about them. So I'm gonna have Angela write in her journal. And we're going to talk a little bit because in terms of Saint Reverie, this is Angela's hometown. This is where she grew up. This is kind of where she spent, you know, her life before it was taken from her. But she actually doesn't remember. So we'll talk more about it throughout the series, throughout this episode as well. But this is Angela kind of experiencing Saint Reverie again for the first time. She doesn't really have a recollection of being here or this town. So when Eliza brought it up to her, it didn't like trigger any memories. But I do want to talk about Angela. I want to talk about kind of her bucket list right now.
Oh, Scrudo.
Oh, Angela.
No, what does it?
She's probably writing about Jamar and his stupid ass. Oh my god, I hate Jamar. Anyway, so her bucket list item, she wants to bite 5 different Sims. She wants to get married. She wants to throw a spooky party, and she wants to look cool at a pool. So these are all really interesting, and I feel like maybe over the next couple episodes, we can maybe help her kind of get some of these bucket list items done. Now that we've introduced Saint Reverie, Angela's backstory, Angela's history, we can really start getting into the Knyght Ryders the way that I want to. So we are going to be spending a lot of time here. We do have a lot to talk about in Chestnut Ridge, though. We will be talking about that a little bit later.
Ruby?
But for now,
Amaze.
we're here with our girl, okay? So she has her journal. She did a little bit of journaling, trying to help her kind of make sense of all of these new developments in her life. So here with Eliza, they're good friends now. They do have amazing compatibility. Their friendship bar is almost all the way to the top. It's almost at 100. But you do see she calls her a real ass witch because she is a real ass witch. So we did see last episode when it came to Angela being captured, Ren had a huge part in that. He had to hunt her down by kind of tracking her scent. So he was able to find her and they kind of, you know, captured her. And we know what happened. Clearly it's one-sided because Angela, you know, despises Ren. Ren thinks she's dead, so it's not a mutual thing. She just fucking hates him, and she called him a sellout wolf motherfucker. When it comes to Bella, she also despises Bella. And the relationship, she just put whatever, like literally just whatever. She hates Bella, she doesn't like her. And when it comes to Claude, when it comes to all the vampires, really, she kind of just has the red with everyone in Chestnut Ridge right now. She despises everyone except for Bristol, of course. But upon dying, she definitely was able to see who was real and who wasn't. Yibs, right. So let's go ahead and smoke a cigarette. And then I kind of want to do a little bit of walking around, taking some pictures. We might try to catch some butterflies from the new expansion pack. But if it doesn't work, I'm really not tripping. Angela having this type of really calm gameplay is a really nice contrast for me. And I'm enjoying it. I think she deserves peace, okay? I think my girl has just been in turmoil since 1918, okay? Like, damn. Is that? I know that ain't who I think it is. Not me over here with my bookie. Hey. You know what? Let's do something really fucking funny. Let's do something funny. Let's get meta in this bitch. So, let's actually... let's do a rude introduction to myself. I'm gonna have Angela be rude to my sim self because I'm gonna have Angela tell my sim self, why the fuck would you put me through that, bitch? We finna fight. No, I'm kidding.
Panka.
I'm like, bitch, do you want to be the star of the show or not? Control it, control it, control it. Okay, you know what? My sim self is going home. Angela, oh no, she left. She just moved over there. We gonna leave her alone. We gonna leave her alone, for real. Alright, so we're gonna take some photos. I feel like Angela would love social media. Like, my girl would love a good Simstagram photo, like a carousel. She would love that. Okay, a little photo dump. Like, yeah, I think she would like that, for real. Alright, you guys, so we did a little intro to the episode. We toured Saint Reverie just a little bit. Don't worry, we will explore this world a lot more soon. But for now, what we're going to do is we're finally going to go to the Voodoo shop tomorrow with Angela. We're going to meet Lady Bellador and her staff. And yeah, we'll kind of see what that brings us. Okay, so I will see y'all at the shop tomorrow. Okay, bye.
If I die, hope you feel bad, hope you feel something. You don't got nothing, you ain't got nothing to lose. Just them dirty shoes, make some dirty moves. You don't never choose, do the right thing. Oh, wrong thing so inviting, huh? Wrong thing so inviting, huh? If I die, hope you feel bad, hope you feel something. You don't got nothing, you ain't got nothing to lose. Just them dirty shoes, make some dirty moves. You don't never choose, do the right thing. Oh, wrong thing so inviting, huh? Wrong thing so inviting, huh? Yeah, shit. If I die, if I die.
Alright, you guys, so we're here at the door Voodoo shop here in Saint Reverie, more specifically Nocturne Parish. We did meet Lady Bellador, and she was very sweet, gave us a very warm welcome. Some of her staff did not give us the warmest welcome, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and meet everyone kind of formally. I'll talk about their occults really quickly, and all we're really here to do is just kind of get acquainted, just like Lady Bellador said. This is probably the safest place for Angela to be here in Saint Reverie, especially because she's out here by herself, so she definitely should be around other occult members. Okay, so before we start getting into a whole bunch of introductions with everyone, I just kind of want to see what's going on naturally. It looks like Angela started talking with these two baddies here. Since there's so many shop members, I don't want to go into super detail with everyone. We'll just do name and occult type today, and then we'll kind of get to know them through gameplay with Angela. But this is Stacy, and she is a spellcaster. And this cutie is Lana, and she is a werewolf. This hottie is Hezekiah, and he is a spellcaster as well. This is Harley, and she is a vampire. And this is Anahi, and she is also a vampire. If she does look familiar, yes, this is who you guys think it is. This is Raylan from The Rue. Some small funny lore for the Mintverse. The Rue is a Netflix series. The Knyght Ryders is a Netflix series. So Raylan's Netflix contract got renewed, okay? So now she's on a new show, and she's here on the Knyght Ryders playing a vampire. So her name is not Raylan here. She has no connection to The Rue anymore. This is a brand new character, and her name is Anahi, okay? But I do have to formally introduce this baddie right here. So this is Lady Bellador. That's what we know her as. We don't know her real name yet. But her name is Lady Bellador. She goes by Lady Bell. She owns this voodoo shop, and she is pretty much like the house mother, the hen mother of kind of the occult here in Saint Reverie. This shop is a safe haven for occult members. It's kind of known in like the, you know, occult spaces here in town. People kind of talk about this shop as, you know, a safe haven. So people know not to fuck with her because she's very, very strong. She is a spellcaster. She is a medium. She does a lot of different things, but she's very spiritually in tune. And yeah, she is in a coven called the Bayou Circle, and Eliza is part of that coven as well. So that's how they know each other. And Eliza knew that Angela had to come see her for a few different reasons. Lady Bell is definitely here to help Angela with a few things. So she did kind of say, hey, for right now, we want to just spend some time here, but maybe they can have a private conversation, maybe a little bit later today, maybe tomorrow. We'll kind of just see how that goes. But she's definitely here to help. And this is the best place for Angela to be right now, without a doubt. So Miss Anahi called herself talking a little bit of shit. So I kind of want Angela to be like a little bit petty, but not when Lady Bella's around. So for right now, I do want to have Angela come up here to the fridge. There's like a little mini fridge up here. Lady Bell does carry like plasma, but also blood bags as well. you have a preference here. Like, you can choose, like, oh, I prefer to drink human blood. No, I prefer to drink plasma. You have the choice, okay? It's luxury over here. So we did have her sitting over here kind of with the, you know, bag in the wine glass. That was for the machinima honey, but we gonna go ahead and drink this blood bag right now. This is what, type O? Type O negative. I think Angela's a little bit nervous. I think she's a little nervous. She's trying to feel things out right now. Yes, you drink that blood bag. The fuck are you looking at, Anahi? She's literally just a girl, y'all. Like, she's literally just a cutie girl. Okay, so it looks like that helped her thirst. So let's talk with Stacy. Let's actually, I don't know. Let's see, what can we do? Okay, so we don't want to do any of this. We don't want to do any of our vampire stuff. Let's just do some small talk. Let's just get to know. It looks like this is kind of who she's gravitating towards right now. This is cute. Are we giving new besties? Y'all know I love to call everybody a bestie on here, honey. So Lana is a lichen or a werewolf, and she is in a different tribe from the tribe that we've already kind of been introduced to. These are different sectors. Saint Reverie is pretty far from Chestnut Ridge, so yeah, we dealing with a whole new set of occult members, okay? Let me see what Lady Bella's up to. It looks like she's just over here talking with her crew, talking with her workers. It looks like right now she wants to become friends with Angela, so we should probably focus on that. So I'm gonna have Lady Bell come over here. Actually, I want to do a tarot reading for Angela today, but for now, we're just going to talk. Let's actually... Let's ask about vampire history. We did that kind of in the machinima. But, oh my gosh, we can do it here. I want to see what it says. They're doing inside jokes. Okay, not too much. Like, you got somebody else you need to talk to right now, lady. We're going to ask about tarot with Angela.
Fibna, Fina, Finsijongi.
Like, girl, can I give you a reading or what? Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna have Angela actually talk to Lady Bell a little bit. Oh my gosh, we can share Soul's journey with Lady Bell. So let's do that. That seems fitting. That seems very fitting.
Balain, Kuza Chuba.
Rishi Pando.
And she got a buff from that? Sharing purpose from discussing the journeys of the soul. Angela wants others to feel as inspired to go on their soul's journey as much as Angela is. Get what you want with the time you have in this world. That's sweet. Okay, so I want to do something funny. I got a new mod and I want to test it out. We're gonna have a Nahi come over here and come talk a little bit of mess to Angela. This is the Little Miss Drama mod by El Sims World. And let's do something petty. Oh my gosh. It's giving broke. Isn't your relationship falling apart as we speak? I heard you had a lot to say about me the other day. I heard that baby isn't yours. Do we have a problem? Oh, I think do we have a problem is good. Oh, you look a mess. It's crazy. Oh, you look a mess is frying me. Let's actually do that because that's fucking funny. Like, oh, you look a mess. Oh, your wig is chill. Your wig is chill, bitch. Oh. Angela's like, bitch. Oh my god. Why would you be mean to Angela, bro? She said, a mess. I look better than you, though. Yeah. Angela, get your lick back, babe. Just, bitch, do we have a problem? Do we have a problem? Because we can do a duel right quick, bitch. I know I'm stronger than you. Like, Angela's way stronger than Anahi, okay? You want a duel, bitch? Talk that shit. Talk that shit. Oh, she don't want the problems. 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 Angela said, do we have a problem? Anahi said, no, we don't. But if you want to find a way to solve it, we can. Just let me know. Ooh, Angela has a buff from that interaction. Haters gonna hate from being told you look a mess. Angela is confident that they look good, regardless of what others have to say. Period, because she does look good. The fuck? Her outfit is cute. She got this off of, Sim-In. Okay, she got her little order. She been ordering clothes. She looks cute. Like, the fuck? Anahi wearing slacks. She wearing slacks on a Tuesday. Bitch, at an occult shop. Who does that? Oh, okay, so Angela's feeling herself. She had to show off her powers. Her and Harley are having a vamp off, y'all. Harley's not impressed. She's like, girl, bye. Harley's actually a little bit of a baby vampire, too. She's only like level 2 or something. She's real low down there. She's a newbie. So is Anahi. That's why I'm like, Anahi. Running them gums to a vamp that will literally rip your heart out. Like, for real. And there's video proof. There's video proof, bitch. This is so not serious. But you know what? I'm really glad that... I'm glad that fucking Angela has found some people in this town that she can relate to. Okay, hang it up, babe. Yay! We're doing a tarot reading. Oh, what card did we get? What card did we get? What card did we get? The Sun Tarot card was drawn. Okay. Let's talk about local hauntings. We're just talking about Saint Reverie, I guess. So yeah, we're just gonna get to know Angela, and Lady. So Angela has not really talked to Hezekiah yet, so I just want her to, at the very least, just do like a little bit of small talk with him. Discuss interest and stuff. Because yeah, she's talked to everyone but him yet. And yeah. So. Hey, see? Like, let's get acquainted. He's glowing right now because somebody spread the gloom to him. So we're gonna get rid of that. I think it's so silly when they start glowing like that. It looks like Angela's about to tell him a joke, which is cute. What's everyone else up to? Okay, so Lana's just chilling over here by herself. Where's Stacy? Oh, Stacy's outside. Okay, so Lady Belle came to talk with her. They're being gloomy. They are being gloomy together. She's about to get to know Harley more. Yeah, girl, talk with the vamps. Like, they were just being a little rude. They're being a little petty. Anahi said, bitch, no, we don't have a problem. And it's like, girl, like, yeah. Because, like, we don't. We better not have a problem. The fuck? So I noticed on the weather thing, it says there is a new moon tonight. Vampiric energy regeneration is going to be happening tonight, which is like really interesting to think about. Imbo Bange. Imbo Bange. So everyone is just spreading the gloom around and everyone keeps glowing because of it. Like, please don't piss me off today. Okay, I'm gonna have Angela get up because we do need to become friends with Lady Belle today. So, oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. Let's come sit out here with Stacy, Lana, and Lady Belle. And come have a conversation with them. But yeah, this is a vibe, honestly. The shop is like fun as hell. I like the shop. And I think Angela should be trying to spend a good amount of time over here. I'm trying to get their friendship bar up. The girl's leaving when Angela comes? Like, oh my gosh. Like, bitch, are we cool? So I'm gonna have Angela recall her mortal life with Lady Belle. She's finding it for sure, because Angela really don't remember much. She does not remember much of her mortal life, y'all. All right, I'm gonna have Angela come like over here just a little bit away from like the shop and the door and stuff. But we're gonna smoke a cigarette. Angela is, I think she's enjoying her time here at the door. Maybe we can get a job here. I don't know, y'all. Maybe we can work here because we have not that much money anymore. And yeah, we're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna pay our bills. We don't have bills. We have to pay like our hotel fee and shit. And we gotta eat and everything. So, oh, okay. So Lana the werewolf, she is romantically reserved. Okay. Are her and Stacy like flirting and stuff over here? I don't really understand what happened with that. Okay. But she did discover her personality of being romantically reserved. That's cute. Okay, so it looks like Angela and Lady just became good friends. Okay, so I do want Lady Belle to kind of talk to Angela. We're about to get ready to wrap up here, but I do want her to say something friendly to her. So she said, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself here, Angela. I still want to have a private conversation. Come by Thursday night and we can dive a bit deeper into what we started this afternoon.
Chimeraja bean slawfish.
Hey, Finn.
So it's Tuesday right now.
Dibblewis Varspa.
Okay, period. So it's Tuesday right now. So in about 2 days, Angela will come back to the shop and talk with Lady Belle just to kind of see what what she wants to talk to her about. So it looks like Hezekiah is reading, I think, a tome right now. Yeah, he's studying his magic. Good for him, period. Okay, so these two unfriendly vamp hotties are over here. They're just kikiing. They give vamp besties kind of a small, like, little tour. Not a super crazy one, but this shop is absolutely beautiful. It's super stacked. It feels very lived in. It feels very, like, warm and full. And there's so many cool little items around here. And this is a retail shop, so usually there's people here shopping. Today it looks like it's been kind of a slow day, but maybe we can kind of spin a work day with the door crew one of these days, because I think Angela should maybe see about getting a job. I think she should. I don't know. All right, you guys, so we're gonna end today's episode here. I really hope you enjoyed it. Angela is such an interesting character to me, and her backstory is so interesting. We just honestly got like a glimpse of it today, but we did kind of see kind of what started this whole thing with her being a vampire and her origin story. We will definitely be exploring a lot of her history, a lot of her lineage, and everything else throughout the rest of this series. Today was really just an introduction to Angela's new findings, Saint Reverie as a city, Lady Bellador, the shop, the workers. So I kind of wanted to just ease us into this new part of the Knyght Ryders. But now it is all out in the open, and I'm so excited to continue with what I had planned last year, honey. Okay, so we're finally picking it up, but I'm so excited to kick off this year's spooky season with this episode. I'm really proud of it. I love how the intro came out. It was kind of spooky, kind of scary. So I really hope that you enjoyed it. I really hope that it helped you get into the vibes for spooky season. For this month, I do have a range of spooky content, Halloween content across all of my series, so just kind of keep an eye out for that. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I just want to thank you guys for the support. We are on the road to 20K here on YouTube, so I just want to say thank you to every single person who subscribes, comments. I see all of your comments. October is about to be jam-packed, okay? So you guys just get ready for some spooky content, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Don't forget there's an outro, so we'll kind of close out here for a few minutes, but I'll see you guys on my next video very, very soon. Okay, bye!
to